Clover Fresh Milk is the #1 milk brand in SA. Made with love by Clover.
All right, welcome to the kitchen of deliciousness. Now, if you're looking for a luxurious, decadent, chocolatey surprise, then you know you've come to the right place. No, not because I'm standing here. We're about to make a dessert, and today we're making a pot of creme, which roughly translates to pot of cream or pot of custard. And I'm telling you, if this kind of pot was at the end of a rainbow, I'd be a very happy human indeed. And here to show us how to make it, Grace Stevens in the kitchen.
Thanks for having me.
Very, very good to have you here. I'm very excited. This looks a relatively easy, yet complex recipe. Easy in making, complex in its taste.
Yes, no, definitely. Easy to make.
Yes.
There's a few things that you must get right, but such a wonderful make-ahead dessert.
Yeah, oh, make-ahead dessert. Okay,
because
yes.
you don't want to do everything last minute when you've got guests coming over, so you make it a couple of days beforehand, and just before you serve it, you take it out of the ramekin, and then you look like a rock star.
Absolutely, and it'll
that's how
add
you
some
should do it.
joie de vivre to your table. You said
Yes.
the dish has French origins.
It does.
Do tell.
Dating back to the 17th century, apparently. They used to make it in these tiny little ceramic dishes.
Yes.
And wow, I mean...
And present.
And it hasn't been, it hasn't been added to. This is the way they
The
used to make
simple way.
it. So
Okay,
this
lovely.
is a simple way of
That's
making
beautiful
it.
to have that kind of nostalgia. All right, so
Yeah.
what we got going over
So
there?
I've got some cream going in, 2 cups of cream in here, and I'm just going to melt my chocolate in the cream.
And what kind of chocolate are you using?
So
here?
this
Do I
is
know?
dark chocolate.
Yeah? Is it
So
a
this
case of the
much-
darker the chocolate, the better?
No, I don't think so. I think you don't want to use something that's got too much sugar in it.
Okay.
Okay, because
Yes.
that's going to affect your overall taste of your custard, because we've got sugar. So now I've got some egg yolks in here.
Shall I beat them for you?
That's 6 egg yolks in there.
Yeah.
And if you can beat them up with that caster sugar over there while I just stir in this chocolate,
So the egg yolks. So that's what's going to make our custard, of course.
that's going to make the custard, yeah.
Good. Okay. Just adding it
And I'm
nice and
just putting a
slowly.
little bit of salt in here. Salt and chocolate needs a little bit of salt. Wow.
How's that?
That is amazing.
Did I do a good job?
Yeah.
Just give
So
them
I'm
a
just
bit
going
of
to
a
temper
whiz
that
there.
just a little bit with a little bit of my chocolate and cream. I'm going
So this is tempering, where you add
I just
the
don't want it to be a
heat.
shock when it goes in with the cream and the chocolate, and then we get scrambled eggs.
It's kind of like dipping your toe into the water before taking a dive. Otherwise, you have a weird reaction.
Exactly.
You don't want your eggs to go because then they scramble.
No, they don't. Okay, now do you want to pour that?
So that's tempered nicely. All
So
right.
I haven't added my Clover
Full
milk.
cream, yes,
Full cream
of course.
milk goes in here.
Superior quality that you get in there, taste and freshness and consistency. And of
Lasts
course,
so
the
much longer
convenience.
in your fridge, the
Yes.
Clover.
Yes. And you, of course, have the convenience of that Clover Fresh full cream milk,
Okay,
which
go for
contains the lovely vitamins.
Slowly, because we don't want scrambled eggs. Oh, you're doing such a great job.
You're dipping your toe. We're dipping
Yeah.
toes here. We're dipping toes. We're not going full on body launch into the water.
No.
Just slowly let it do its thing.
Oh, this is fabulous.
Look at that. We are such an amazing team, I think.
And this is on a low heat, and you keep it on a low heat, and you carry on slowly, gently stirring it. Don't walk off and leave this. It'll get lumpy on the bottom.
So it needs a lot of attention.
Yeah, so it just needs to be nice and thick. So you leave, so that'll take a while to thicken up. I'm just going to turn this off so long. And then you scoop it into your ramekins.
Yes.
And then it goes into a water bath. So you take a roasting pan,
Yes.
you put your ramekins
Ramekins in.
in it, walk it to the oven, 160-degree preheated oven,
Yes.
and then pour warm water, your hot water into it. Just probably about halfway up to your ramekin.
Okay.
If you pour it in before and then try to take it to your oven,
That might be a bit tricky.
it is a bit tricky. It's like taking ice cube, when you're trying to, when you fill your ice cubes and try, and then you take it to the fridge and
So
it
your
all
tap
slops
should
all
ideally
over
be
the
located
place.
close to your fridge, and then you wouldn't be spilling so
Yeah,
much. All right. SMS the
absolutely.
keyword Clover to 33728. We'll send you a link to the recipe as well as an ingredients list so you can make your own pot au creme. But if you'd like to know how you made it, take a look.
If you love cream, custard and chocolate, then you love this recipe for Clover Fresh Milk Pot au Creme.
Creamy, decadent, and bursting with chocolate flavor, this one is definitely one for your springtime menu. Add 125 milliliters of Clover Fresh full cream milk into a pot. Then add 500 milliliters Clover Fresh cream and bring to a gentle simmer. Next, add 150 grams of your favorite dark chocolate. Remove the pot from the heat and whisk until the chocolate has melted and set aside. In a new bowl, add a third cup of caster sugar to 6 egg yolks. Then beat until pale and fluffy. Then gradually add the chocolate cream mixture, whisking as you add it in. Next, pass the chocolate custard through a sieve and set aside to cool down for about 10 minutes. Pour the cooled custard into ramekins and fill your baking tray with hot water about halfway up. Then cover the ramekins with foil. And bake the custards at 160 degrees Celsius for about 45 minutes. Serve dusted with cocoa powder and icing sugar. You can never have enough chocolate recipes. Clover Fresh Milk Pot or Creme tastes heavenly and is easy to prepare and will have your dinner guests begging for your secret recipe.
Made with love by Clover.
Oh, bring on the delicious, creamy, chocolatey taste of this pot or creme. SMS Clover to 33728. And this is for you to entertain your guests with, to show them your kitchen prowess in making French desserts, and they'll be delighted.
All right, most definitely.
Yeah, as easy as that.
If you want to take it out of the ramekin, because of course you can serve it in the ramekin.
Yes.
You need to just put it, your ramekin into some boiling hot water, just for a couple of seconds, just to release it. And then you put your plate on top and you turn it over, and voila.
Sprinkling. Could you give it a little bit of Clover classic custard splashing if you want?
Clover cream, whipped cream on top of that is a wonderful way to serve it.
Let's have a quick little. Oh, hello. Oh, it just melts
Doesn't
on
that
the
just
spoon.
look amazing?
What? Oh, get inside my belly.
Delicious.
That is beautiful. Try that out tonight. That is truly delicious. We'll see you after a very short break. I'm gonna have another one. That is really good.
Clover Fresh Milk is the #1 milk brand in SA. Made with love by Clover.